Hey everyone, in this video, I'll start by creating and setting up the Unity project in which we'll build a combat system. So I have my Unity app opened over here. So I'll go ahead and create a new project by clicking on this new project button. So here we have to select a template. So for the template, I'll select 3D URP. So this is because we'll be using the shader graph to create shaders in this course. And for that, we need URP or HDRP. It won't work in the standard 3D project. So yeah, I'll choose 3D URP as a template, and I'll just name this project something like Combat System Course. And by the way, I'm using 2020.3 as the version. You can use any future version and it should work fine. So let me go ahead and create the project by clicking on the Create Project button. Okay, so it'll take some time to create the project. So I'll just pause the video and I'll get back to you once it's created. Alright, so the project has been created. So the URP project comes with some example assets. So we don't need them. We're going to build everything from scratch. So let me go ahead and delete the example assets. And I'll also delete the folder containing the example assets. Okay. And then we can also delete the tutorial info and the README file. We don't need them. So next, let's create a new scene. So inside the scenes folder, we already have a scene over here, but I want to create a new one. So I'll go to create and select scene to create a new scene. So let me just name this something like test scene, and I'll double click to open it. So here I'll add a new plane game object. So under 3D object, I'll select plane. So this will act as the ground of our scene. All right. So let me just reset its position so that it's at the center. And I also want to make this plane a little bigger. So I'll change the X and Z scale to something like 5. All right. We have a much bigger plane. So next, I want to change the material of the plane. If we use a plain material like this, then it will be hard to understand if our character is moving or not. So let me create a new material for this. So under the materials folder, I'll right click and create a new material. So I'll call this material checkers. All right. And under the surface input, we can change the texture of the material. So if you click on the base map, you can select the texture that you want to use. So I'll just use this default checkers texture that comes with Unity. All right. So now we can drag and drop this material to the plane to apply it. So it's applied now, but the checkers are a bit big. So I'll increase the tiling to 10 to make the checkers small. So that looks good. So now we have set up the scene to work with. So next, we can start building our third-person character controller.